Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Our doubleheader and playoff hockey action continues with Game 1 between the Minnesota Wild and the Colorado Avalanche. Game 1, second round of the Western Conference playoffs. Okay, audio's good on Twitch. We will check the audio on YouTube next. Let's see real quick. There we go. All right, let me fix the chat. It's always messed up on my... I got to stop using this tablet, I think. Viewing. Okay, there we go. You know what? I'm going to get out of the game and back in case it fell behind. But I think that's just an ESPN thing. I don't think that's an HBO Max issue. Incredible game. Montreal managed only 9 shots on goal, and yet they win the game 2-1. Incredible game by Dobish. He was the first star. All right, let's see if it looks any closer or less laggy. Probably not. 3:38. Oh, no, I think that might be a little faster. We'll see. 3:33 till the opening puck drop. Ricky was in early. Thinks the Avs will win. Go Avs. Hope you're doing well too, Ricky. Thanks. Yes, Jack. Hopefully Wild wins the first one. Agreed. Go Wild. I hope so. Yes. The Wild are the only team I want to advance out of the West. I don't want any of the other 3 teams. It'll be all East for me. I mean, I want Buffalo or Montreal to win it all, but if it's, Wild would be my next choice. And I'm definitely rooting for whoever it is in the East. If anybody but the Wild make it in. What was Kucherov saying to Dobish?
Me a lot, almost every single period, but he said something, and I said pretty much that I know you guys are nervous, or you are nervous, and that was the end of the conversation. So we stepped up, and we went to the third, and the final result is the final.
Oh, it was between periods. Oh, okay. It wasn't after the game. Kucherov said something to Dobish, either at the first intermission or the second intermission, I guess. Didn't work, Kucherov. You were pretty absent in that game. Yeah, I guess there's going to be a little glare. I can't eliminate all of it. Oh, right after Dobish got the headset taken off, he got a shaving cream pie in the face. Ugh. At least make it like, what is that? The Cool Whip or the something, the dessert topping, aerosol dessert topping. I'm assuming it's going to be Wedgwood versus Wallstead. Yeah, we got a little over a minute till the start. So are we doing the anthems or what? Let me get that set up. Or are they going to go to commercial and not do the anthem? No clue. Or did they already do the anthem? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I think they already must have done the anthem. All right. All right. Wild versus Avalanche. Ball Arena, Denver, Colorado. Game 1, second round. Really should be not until the conference finals. Really need to go back to 1 through 8 to prevent this. Don't understand this system they have, to be honest. All right, Colorado in their traditional, like purple and blue. Wild are in white and green. And I hit the wrong page. I need the roster report. I don't know why I did that. Yep, Wallstead backed up by Gustafson. Wedgwood backed up by Blackwood. All right, we are set. And I need to mute something. Hold on. Or it already is muted. All right, good. Susan, let's go Wild. I agree. I need to get a Wild hat, but all right, well, they gave Wallstead's numbers and immediately took him down. Colorado going right to left. Minnesota left to right. Dumped in by the Avs. Faber behind the net. Near boards. Puck is away and out. To the neutral zone. Natchez passes it to his defenseman. Pass by Tays down the length of the ice. Hughes picks it up and sends it ahead to... Oh, who the heck was that? Oh, they don't have an 87. Had to be Kaprizov then. 97. All right. Near boards. Kadri dumped it in. And Wallstedt played it to the near boards. Boldy makes a pass. He gets it back, skates it, taps it in. Near corner, behind the net. Malinsky sends it. Finally, another pass over to Nelson for the Avs. Sent behind the net. It's behind Minnesota's net. Now the pass kept in, shot, save, and Wallstedt hangs on. At 18:42, shot was off the stick of Nichushkin. 1-0 the Shots, Colorado. Hello, Kieran. Welcome. Come on, Wild. Let's go Wild. Let's go Wild. Yep. Yeah, right. Caulfield had like 1 goal, right? Behind the net. And pass up the boards by the Wild, and that's too far. That is icing at 18:32. Oh, meanwhile in the NBA, Cavs have the lead 60-50 over the Raptors, 8-12 in the third. Tigers up 3-1 over the Rangers, bottom of the 7th, 1 out, runner at first. Far circle draw in the Wild zone after the icing. They send it up ahead, sent out, tipped in, and sent behind the net. They kept it in. McCarron, shot and a save. Wedgwood hangs on at 18-18. And again, this is the top-seeded Colorado Avalanche, and well, even I guess if you give the other division winner, which this in the Western Conference didn't deserve it, the 2 seed, and that was Vegas. This would be the third, I guess the 4th best team in the conference. So maybe this one still happens in the second round if you did 1 through 8, but all right, center. No, but if you reseeded, it wouldn't have. Yeah, never mind. Sent out to neutralize by the Wild. They're getting a line change. And Drury with who is that? Why do I always forget Kelly? I can never remember Kelly's name. Blue line shot. Wallstead saved it. Did not hang on. Play continues. And a whistle because Wallstead had mask issues. Shot must have hit him in the mask. Or he had, equipment issues. Pass was back to the blue line. And yeah, I don't know where the puck hit, but it did. Where did that get Wallstead? Oh yeah, you saw the strap just pop off as it hit him in the mask. Kelly was all over him in the crease too, but he may have been pushed by a Wild defender. All right. Face off in the far corner. All right, still waiting. There's the draw taken behind the net for the Wild by Hunt and sent out. Avs have it. Natchez passes neutral zone over the red into the O zone. Shot by McKinnon. Wide behind the net. Picked up by Middleton and sent out. Neutral ice. Dump in by Nick Foligno to his brother Marcus Foligno. They're both behind the net. Nelson sends it across. Natchez skating backwards. Leaves it for Tays. Tays sends it behind the net. We've played 3 minutes. No score. Landeskog sends it behind the net. And into the near boards. Picked up behind the net and sent out. That was by Bogosian. But it's right back in. Bogosian passes. It's picked up by Kaprizov. No. Pardon me. That probably was not Kaprizov. No, it had to be. Who else? They don't have a 37, right? They have a 47. All right, well, still working on it. They get it up to Faber. Faber gets a return pass. He scoops it up behind the net. Centering, and it went through everybody to the near boards. Quinn Hughes picks it up in his own zone and sends it ahead to the far corner and to the red line for Colorado now. Backhander towards the net, deflected into the near corner. We played 4 scoreless minutes. And it's back to the blue line. Tays to the far circle. Looked like probably Burns with the shot. Cleared down the length of the ice by Minnesota. No icing. 15.5 to play. First period. No score. Blue line keeper. Boldy in the near board. Sent around. Let's see. Shot. Natchez tried to get it out. Wild have it. Boldy circling, near circle. Pass at the blue line by Spurgeon. Long shot. Glove save held on by, what's his name? Wedgwood. 15:08. Shots are 3-2 now. Ow. 3-2 the shots, and hits are 5-2 Colorado. Face off. Long shot. Don't know if that got through by the Wild. It's in the far board, behind the net. Oh, sent through the crease. Tipped to Drury, I think. Drury sends it ahead. Tipped away from the Wild. Near corner, sent behind the Wild net. Kelly trying to dig it out. But Goshen's there. Back to the blue line. Shot, blocked. Far circle. Wild player fell down and then passed it to the neutral ice, but it's already in possession of the Avs, and they dump it in from the near side red line. Pass ahead to Marcus Foligno. Now he sends it back to Hughes. Hughes is out there with Bogosian currently. Bogosian might be heading for a line change. Still waiting. Quinn Hughes. Pass to the far side. Over the blue. Over the red by Faber. Faber in the far corner. Sends it back. Hughes a shot. Didn't get through. Into the far corner. Hughes keeps it in again. And it's going to be picked up by, I think, Kelly. Or sent to the far side. And tipped to the neutral ice. Natchez again towards the net. Near circle. Finds Tays. Tays to the far circle. Couldn't get around Sturm. He passed. Back to the blue line. Colorado. Near side. Near circle. Down low in the corner. Burns sends it around to Natchez. Natchez sends it back. McKinnon picks it up in the near corner. They took a shot away from Colorado. Shot was blocked there by the Wild, and they get it to Zuccarello, and now Faber passes to Hughes. Hughes back to Zuccarello, who dumps it in. Chased by Hartman behind the net. They get it to Nichushkin, who brings it out. Blue line. Pass. Oh, it got away. They were trying to hit Malinsky on the near side. 2-on-2. Kaprizov shot, and it's too wide or high into the near boards. Taken out by Nelson. He passes to Landeskog. Up the middle. Drop pass to Nelson. Shot was blocked into the near corner. Kept in at the blue line. A blast. Didn't get through. Rebound off the post. Into the near circle, and another save, or I guess, yeah, by Wallstedt. They had 3. They took them back down to 2. Now Colorado's back up to 3 shots. Wild get it to the neutral ice. Avs already have the puck. Both teams getting line changes. Colorado waiting in their defensive zone. We've played 8 minutes. 12 minutes remaining here in the first period. Tipped towards the net, gloved up by Wallstedt. That'll be the under 14 media timeout at 11:54. No score. Shots are 5. Now 5-4 for Minnesota. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Feel relief. Thank you, Canadians. Yep, exactly. Yep. Despite only getting 2 goals on 9 shots. I didn't really hate the Lightning till they started gooning it up with the Sabres and I want to say Montreal in the regular season. That was what bugged me. But yes, thank goodness no Florida teams. Let's go Wild. Winston Bin. Thank you, Yin Yang. State of Hockey, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a win. We'll see. Go Wild, says Chance. Sparks wins. Again, that's good, Oliver, but it is preseason. The regular season is Friday. That's when the games count in the standings. So I'm happy for the Sparks. Definitely a team I would cheer for, but cheering for probably the Valkyries and the Sky still first. I think they're in separate conferences, so it's not like it'll come up too often that they'll play each other. So, all right, just about set to resume here. Oh, they took a shot away from the Wild. Cavs up 7 on the Raptors, 64-57, but 6:02 to go in the third. Tigers up 7-1 over the Rangers through 7. All right, shots are now 4-4. Rooting for the Ducks. Boo. Yay on Montreal. Yes, that will not. I agree. Yes, of course. Oliver's just excited. It's fine. 11:46. Oh, do we have a penalty? We do. Kadri. Holding Middleton, and the Wild get the first power play. Middleton was falling down. I'm not exactly sure why this call happened. I would have said hook. If Kadri's upset, it's hard for me to blame him. Hello, how are you doing? Chinonit? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the chat. Wild power play time. Sent around by the Avs. Wild don't keep it in. Kaprizov let it go out. Back. I think that's Boldy. Boldy over the red, into the blue, or into the ozone. Pass to the near side. Kaprizov's pass gets knocked down the length of the ice. Picked up by Faber. And skated over by Hughes. Now he drops it back. Pass, power play, playoff power play is 16%, which is 7th in the NHL for the Wild. Back to the blue line, near side for Kaprizov. 1:10 to go on the power play. Kaprizov to Boldy. Boldy looking at the blue line. Shot by Zuccarello, I think went through the crease and was tipped into the far boards, or behind the net. Uh-oh, breakaway. 1-on-1. Hughes gets back. Shot from the far circle was wide. That was very close. 10:30 to play in the first period. 40 seconds remaining on the Wild power play. A very mild power play for the Wild, I have to say. They have not had a shot on goal. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Avs. Yeah, I thought it was hooking for sure. Did not look like a hold. All right, 18 seconds to work with. Screaming up the near boards is Johansson, and it's sent out again by the Avs. That'll just about do it with 8 seconds behind the net. Spurgeon. Drop pass, 3 seconds. Picked up, 2, 1. And back to 5-on-5. Taves trying to dig it out. So is Johansson in the far corner. Taken up. Far circle shot was blocked, I believe. And sent to the neutral ice. And Tarasenko dumps it in. Excuse me. Believe it's Tarasenko, right? I'm not mixing my rosters. Yeah. Far circle shot, and then a save and a frozen puck by Wallstead at 9:15. So we played 10 minutes, 45 seconds. No score, under 10 media timeout. Who is the most overrated? Wait, what? Avs, Chino on it. The Avs are dirtier than the Ducks. Yeah, did you see Gudis take out Matthews? I tend to disagree. Not saying I like the Avs. In fact, if it's not the Wild in the West, I don't want any of the West teams to win. I'll be cheering hard for the East team no matter who it is. I'm hoping Buffalo first, Montreal second. Four of the shots. Just update. Oh, in Cleveland, Cavs 72, Raptors 59, 4:31 to go in the third. Tigers 7, Rangers 1, top of 8th. Runner at first, 1 out for Texas. Oh, yeah, I need to fix my schedule and add in Montreal instead of question mark. Oh, boy. Darren Payne interviewing Faber. It's Brock Faber, right? Yeah. 13 even strength goals this season. A wild single season record for defensemen. For Faber. Great. They missed the draw. Colorado keeps it in their own zone. Great job as always, TNT. I'd say never change, but I desperately want you to change for the better. Whistle at 8:59. No clue what for. I don't know. Oh my gosh, they missed a wide open net off a rebound. Who missed it? It was Blankenberg. Sent it right through the crease instead of on net, I think. Nature's pass to the far circle. Shot and a goal. It's 1-0 Avs. Looks like it's Malinsky. Damn it. 8:48 to play in the first. Malinsky from Natchez and Tays. Colorado with the early lead. I think, pardon me, I believe he got beaten glove side high to the near post. Yep. He probably could have moved his head in front of it. It was high, just under the bar. Yeah, that's a perfect shot by Malinsky. Not a whole lot you can do as a goalie. I mean, your instincts say that one might be high, and he would have had to get the glove or his head in the way. I don't think your instinct isn't to put your head in the way of the shot. Crap. Behind the net, Wallstedt plays it. It's kept in by Burns. A shot. Rebound. Another shot. Another rebound. Another shot. And saved all by Wallstedt, and he froze it. 8:19. Only 8 for the shots. Thought they'd get a couple there. Oh, I hear you. Oh, I'd do you one better. I don't think they've been playing great since New Year's. They've kind of regressed to the mean since New Year's, but they're still the best team in the league. Yeah. I hope the Wild win, but yeah, I don't. I mean, everybody's just going to say President's Curse anyways, but they still held on for the number one. But yes, since New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, whatever. 4-game point streak for Tays, another one, 2-0. All right, you had to say something, Chance. 7:56, 2-0 Avs. Come on. This is Drury from O'Connor. Double dang it. Blocker side this time. And these aren't Wallstedt's fault. It's just, yeah, he just missed it with the blocker. Another great shot. And nobody really helping out a ton on defense. 2 goals in 52 seconds for Colorado. All right, near circle or near blue line, another shot held on, pushing and shoving. Hughes and Landeskog going at it. Come on, Quinn. They don't give a rat's butt if they lose Landeskog, but you're too important to the team. Actually, that might be Faber. I take it back. Faber, too. Faber or Hughes. You can't get into this game. If Landeskog wants to bully you, just find a ref. I mean, don't fall for this crap. Valvoline, please. May try the Sinclair dyno. All right. Yeah, it was Faber. Okay, it was not Hughes. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And Colorado's going to get a power play out of this? Zuccarello and Faber and just Landeskog. Are you kidding me? What the heck did Zuccarello do? Gosh darn it, don't get into this with Landeskog. He's just turned into a goon. He's not a skill player anymore. Everybody might respect his career and consider him a skill player, but he's not. Well, I assume it's 5-on-4, and my software won't handle it. I'll just put in Faber then. All right, I thought we were going to the timeout, but apparently not. Great. Power play for Colorado. Cross-checking on Faber. Awesome. Taken out by the Wild. Near circle, or near the boards. Nick Foligno sends it, but Colorado's already got it over the red line. Natchez pass to McKinnon. McKinnon near circle. Far circle, shot, save, held on. I did not see the power play numbers for Colorado. 1:35 to go on the Colorado power play. Yeah. Yep, Landeskog is turned into a goon. That's all he is. I mean, he doesn't score. He's like a third or fourth liner. Yeah. Sent down the length of the ice. Wild were able to clear it. 10-4 the shots, Colorado. 2-0 the score. Drury from O'Connor. Earlier, Malinsky from Natchez and Tays. 52 seconds apart. Shot. Save off the another goal. Jeez Louise, it's 3-0 at 6:47. Oh, my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Lehkonen on the power play from McKinnon and Natchez. Ugly start here for the Wild. All right, we'll have Valvoline on standby. And I don't have a Wild hat, so I can't turn it around either. Oh, boy. It's getting ugly quick. Wild need to settle down and somehow, some way get back into this game. And one step at a time. You got to stop the bleeding, then get a goal. All right, taken up middle. Zuccarello passes. It's behind the net. Sent out by Colorado. Neutral ice. Tays leaves it. Nichushkin pass to Nelson. It's sent wide. And sent down the length of the ice. Wedgwood plays it to the near boards. Colorado gets it out. Hughes has it. Hughes passes. Boldy knocks it back to the defenseman, Spurgeon. Now Hughes again. Hughes got hit at center ice. Sent towards the net. Don't know if they got... Hughes is back up. Spurgeon, near circle. Tarasenko to the far circle. That shot, don't think was on target, maybe. Shots are 13-5, so I guess they did get it. Wild getting a line change. And sent down the length of the ice. Colorado in the near corner trying to dig it out. And so are the Wild. That was Urhoff in the corner. It's in the slot. Shot, a goal. There we go. 3-1. Looks like it was Johansson, and the Wild are on the board. They finally stem the tide at 4:58 to go. They stopped the Avalanche slide here. Nice shot from the slot by Johansson. And they're back within a goal. I don't know if it hit the side of the post, but it definitely hit the side of the net to the, and banked into the back. 18th career postseason goal. Second of these playoffs this year for Johansson. Don't have assist yet. I'm not sure if there will be. Sturm behind the net to the far corner. And the Avs skated out. Red line. And to the far circle. And pass to the near side. That was Lehkonen. Now it's sent ahead by the Avs. It's in the near corner. They waved off icing. Well, Lehkonen got there anyways. Bogosian caught napping in the slot, and then there was a nice shot and a good save there by Wallstedt. They gotta play better defense. This is not by any means. I know a knee-jerk reaction is get Wallstedt out of there. First two were not his fault. Third one I was too frustrated even to honestly look at. But we hit the under, I guess, 6 media timeout. 3-1 Avs. Was 3-0. Wait, who? Oh, Sinclair. Yeah. We'll go with Sinclair. We'll have Valvoline on standby. No. Oh, shoot. Eriksson Ek is scratched. Oh, I didn't even know that. Damn it. All right. Colorado only has Manson. That's a big scratch. Manson, Bardakov, and Kiviranta. But I forgot that Eriksson Ek was out. Oh, no. That's decidedly bad for the Wild. Brodin's scratch too. Yeah, okay. Well, they got one back. There's a long way to go, Lindy. Or Frank Lindy, maybe. Frank Lindy. There's something to be happy about. Wild, that's one on the board. Woohoo. Sinclair Dino scores. Yeah, I guess. Cleveland, 84. Raptors, 67. Damn it. 34.9 to go in the third. Ugh. What happened to the Raptors? Tigers, 7. Rangers, 1. Top of 9. Yep. Yeah, again, the first 2 goals were not his fault. The third one, I don't know. That was a great shot by Johansson. Unassisted. Yeah, they never added any. Oh, guess what? TNT missed another draw. I guess I should be shocked when they actually show the draw. Far circle for the Wild after they got it out of their own zone. Kaprizov passed it towards the net. That's Hughes. Backhander sent towards the net. It's in. It's in. 3-2. Here come the Wild. at 3:56. I guess it's Hartman on the goal. Sorry, I got almost as excited as the second goal for the Habs in Game 7 earlier. Hartman from Hughes and Kaprizov. I was going to say Hughes made a great pass to Hartman, and he tipped it, I think, 5-hole past Wedgwood. I know it's only one period, but it looks like whoever wins this series is probably going to go to the Cup Finals. Hughes, yeah, no defense. Like Hartman was right outside the crease. Burns was too slow to get there, and apparently Taze was late arriving on the scene too. 2 goals in 102 for the Wild. After the Avs got 2 in 52, and it's 3-2. And it's into the near corner. Sent out down the length of the ice and wide. So icing on Colorado at 3:32. Raptors, yeah, it's too bad. Well, I hope not. Yeah, the Habs beat the Tampa 2-1. I.e. Wild's within 1. Hartman and Avalanche of goals by both teams. We got a series. Yeah, exactly. This is just the first period. 5 goals in 4:52. I missed their stat. Sent out down the length of the ice. And icing again on Colorado at 3:25. Jeez, yeah. From 11:12 to 16:04. So it was less than 5 minutes. They had 5 goals. The Avs got 3 in 2 minutes and 1 second. So yeah, four. What is that? 450. Oh, something. It's under 5. My mind is not doing the math. Near corner, Colorado sends it down the length of the ice again, but they've already waved off icing. Hughes sends it around. The Avs keep it in. Tipped out to the neutral ice. Hartman ahead. Malinsky picks it up behind his own net. Malinsky sends it out. Natchez to McKinnon, near circle. Back to Natchez. Towards the net. Sent wide behind the net. Wild caught a break. Natchez another shot. Wallstedt the save. He hangs on at 2:52. Raptors can't get a rebound or stop. No, I think so, yeah. What happened to Makar? I think he missed. He's back. Taze and Makar are out there. I haven't seen him with the puck. But hey, Bok Choy, what's up? How are you doing? Thank you. I know you're rooting for the Avs. I'm rooting for the Wild. But yeah, Makar's out there. I just haven't noticed him with the puck. I've seen Taze. Neutral ice. Did he get injured in the game? If maybe that's your question. If so, I do not know. I'll check Twitter next break. So no, I do not know what happened to Makar. Congratulations to Montreal. Should make an interesting series with Buffalo. Yep. Yep. 2 teams absolutely kick the crap out of each other. Center ice draw, and there are no injured to do much of the... Yeah, exactly. Still got to play the games, though. It ain't over till it's over. Great. We get a bench isolation shot while the puck's out on the ice. Unbelievable. Not before a draw, while there's action going on. Why? I have no idea. Pass to the near side. Shot from the near circle. Blocked. That was... Now the near circle. Finally, the Wild pass it ahead. Hughes to the near circle. Looking. Sends a pass, but it's blocked. No, not Boldy. To the slot. Shot was blocked. Bogosian passed it. Blue line shot gets to the far corner, though. Boldy has it. Hughes takes it behind the net. to the near circle, back to the blue line. Hughes at, no, that's Johansson. Johansson shot blocked out of the zone. He picks it up in front of his own net and then gets it behind the net. Bogosian with the puck. Sent ahead. Turned over. Colorado shot. Blocked. I think that was Natchez. Colorado gets it. Johansson off his skate. Passes back. Bogosian near boards. 1:10 to play in the first. Bogosian dumping from the red line. And Avs behind their own net. Pass to the far circle. And, well, waiting and sent ahead. Far circle. Back to the blue line. Shot. Rebound in the slot. Up ahead to the neutral zone. Natchez there. Taken away by Faber. Faber in the near circle sends it around to the far side. Back to the blue line. Looks like Hughes. Shot. Rebound into the near circle. Hard hit by McKinnon. Back to the blue line for the Wild. Hughes with the puck. Under 20 to go in the first. Pass to Marcus Foligno and a glove save in traffic for Wedgwood at 12.2. There's Makar. Makar's skating around, testing his foot. Okay, Makar headed back to the bench. So, yeah, something happened to Makar. Bok Choy was correct. I'm not sure what. All right, something wrong with Makar's right leg, according to Darren Pang. So he skated and tested it, but he wasn't putting much weight on it. Shot blocked into the near circle. Hartman sends it back to the near circle, but that's it. That's the end of the first period. 3-2 the score. It was 3-0 Colorado for a beat. Yeah, Makar testing the leg again. So, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him. I did not see the play. No, I don't want that video up. I clicked the wrong thing. All right, 16-9. I don't think we did any goal visualizers. They happened so quick, so we'll do them all in a minute. Let me catch up on the chat first. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. We have 21 votes, 62% Colorado, 38% for Minnesota. Pretty much the WC. Raptors are cooked. What was that? A full court heave-ho? I don't know what that was. That was a weird graphic. Oh, they're up 20, 94-74. Dang. 9:18 to go. All right, final, last game. Rangers lost in Detroit. Tigers 7, Rangers 1. That does it for baseball tonight. If you missed it, Canadiens 2, Lightning 1, thanks to Alex Newhook. The puck was shot by Hudson. I think Vasilevsky got it with the blocker. It went up, I think hit the glass, came down, hopped, and goal. 11:07 into the third. So there was still 8:53 left for Tampa to get the equalizer, which didn't happen. No, the Wild. No, the Avs scored 2 goals in 52 seconds. The Wild scored 2 in a minute 2. They took 10 seconds longer. But there were 4 goals in 450. No, 5 goals in 452. I think that's might be a playoff record. He tested his leg. He didn't look good. I wouldn't say for sure he's coming back. He was merely testing the leg. I wouldn't say it's a given he's back. I'm sure he will be, but I'm saying it's not 100%. Yeah, sorry I didn't know, but all I know is it's a right leg injury. I didn't see what happened, so sorry. I think it was worse than 25-9. It was 29-9. 29-9. They had 4 shots in the first, 0 in the second, and 5 in the third. Yeah, Dobish was outstanding. He got the first star, deservedly so. Yes, a Minnesota Wild game and a wild game, a wild period, let's say, here in Colorado. Colorado does lead, but they were up 3-0. You know, it was looking dire for Minnesota early. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that. You know, I figured this would be a tight defensive battle. Yeah, yeah. Whoops. Yeah, 95-78. Star Strider, what's up? Not only that, it was 5 goals in 452. It was from 11-12 to 16-04. How's it going? Wait, sorry, Chance. What were you? I didn't know. Remember. Okay. Here we go. Do not think we did the goal visualizer, so let's do it. Malinsky has it. Long pass ahead to Natchez. Natchez skates it into the near circle, looking. Finds Malinsky, who buries it. And I think, yeah, that was the glove side high. It was like between his hand and his head. It was just a rocket under the bar. Not much to be done by Wallstedt. Then Drury went blocker side high. Drury has it, far boards. Middleton, I think, turns it over. Yeah, then Drury got it and buried it blocker side high. Again, not Wallstedt's fault. Then the Lehkonen goal, I was like too upset to even really look at it. I was trying to get the Sinclair Dino sign up. On the power play, McKinnon brings it in right up the middle. Big rebound. Got his own rebound. Oh, found Lehkonen. Yeah. Oh, man. Wallstedt was covering the far post because that's where McKinnon had just sent it. And then the rebound or the pass, let me see it one more time, was sent to a wide open Lehkonen. Looks like Spurgeon probably dropped the ball. Should have focused on Lehkonen. Yep. Lehkonen or Spurgeon got drawn to McKinnon a little bit and took his eye off of Lehkonen. And then finally Johansson on a slap shot. Or is it Johansson or Johansson? I should probably look that up. I think I already did. He got a rebound and then buried it past Wedgwood. It was like almost off the post and in. And then Hartman on a great feed by Quinn Hughes. So it's, yeah, Hughes gets it. Hartman wide open. That's got to be Burns, man. We'll try it again. Sent it 5-hole past, oh my gosh, Wedgwood. All right, so Hughes to Kaprizov. Kaprizov back to Hughes. Hughes skates around Zuccarello. And nobody. Yeah, I don't know what Burns was doing, but he left Hartman wide open. So that's it. That's the 5 goals in 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Yeah, more defensive, I think. Yeah. And the Avs never really blew out the Kings until the last game either. They didn't get a lot of. First two games were 2-1. I can't remember the third game. Wild can't match the depth of the Avs. I'm not sure. Both teams just struggling on defense. I mean, it's hard to blame the goalies for these goals. It's been miscues by the defense, if anything. So I don't know if a lack of depth, if that means that or not. I'm not really sure. Okay, there we go. Tomorrow night, Flyers, Hurricanes. Game 2, Canes up 1-0. And then game 1, Ducks, Golden Knights. Tuesday will be game 2 in Denver, Colorado for this series at 7 o'clock. Wednesday, we get... I need to fix that. Forgot. Will this all fit in? Oh, we got the 901 freight train through town. Canadian Sabres 6 and Golden Knights. Ducks, wait a minute. Ducks, Golden Knights, game 2. Canadian Sabres, game 1. Thursday, Texas Rangers against the New York Yankees, 11:35 in the morning. Just a one baseball game this week. And then game 3, Hurricanes, Flyers. So an 8 o'clock start in Philly. That will be game 3. Then on Friday, that's game 2. We'll skip Golden Knights Ducks game 3, and we'll bring you Valkyrie Storm opening night for the WNBA. And then to be determined on the weekend. I can't remember if my sons are coming over or not. My youngest was here this weekend, so not really sure. Yeah, I would say I'm probably going to at least do Avs Wild at 8. I think that's a given. Not sure about Hurricanes Flyers, though. And whether or not we'll do any WNBA on Saturday. All right, Sunday, Sabres, Canadians, and Golden Knights, Ducks. Yeah, we'll probably do both of those. Monday, we're already to be determined, so because of a game 5 already on the schedule. So the 11th, the 12th, yeah, times TBA because we're at game 4 and 5. Game 6 already for the Canes Flyers is next Thursday. Friday 1, yeah, so we're not sure if all these are necessary yet. Wait, what happened here? Did I skip the weekend? Sunday? I don't know what happened. I must have skipped Friday. There's a triple header Saturday if necessary. Man, the 16th already. A game 6 potential game 7s. Sunday a potential game 7, and then Monday a potential game 7. So 1, 2. Wait a minute. What just happened? Here's Monday. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so game 7s wouldn't start till May 16th, Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then we'll figure out the rest from there. Not much time left in Cleveland. 5:59. Scott Wedgwood, it's all his fault. Ugh. Did you see the games? That was perfect shot, and I'd blame it was a perfect shot on the first goal, and Brent Burns left a guy wide open. I failed to see how that's Wedgwood's fault, but oh jeez. Yeah, the second one was a giveaway. First, I'm not going to argue with Mr. Goat. I'm not even going to bother anymore. There's no point in arguing with him. Making pasta. Eriksson Ek. I mean, the Avs are... I got to take a break. Avs are missing Manson, Bardakov, and Kiviranta. Wilder missing, I don't know. Besides Eriksson Ek and Brodin, I'm not sure who are regulars. Maybe Petrie. Oh, Bobby Brink. Brink and Eriksson Ek, Petrie, and Brodin. Yeah, that's 4 guys who are regulars. But all right, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll leave this up and put on some songs and be back. Like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor on YouTube. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Doing one or both on YouTube helps to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. And yeah, I need to quickly get to this break here. Back. Let me take this out of there. On a 184 in Cleveland. Shot 16-9 Colorado. Face-offs 13-11 Minnesota. 0 for 1 power play Minnesota. 1 for 1 Colorado. Hits 15-13 Wild. Block shots 7-4 Wild. Giveaways 6-5 Wild. Takeaways 2-1 Avs. And should be back from commercial shortly. All right. Wild matchup with the Avs perfectly. Yeah. May 5th draft lottery. Is it during intermission? I assume. I agree, Mr. Goat. The defense I would be disappointed with. It isn't Wedgwood's fault. That I'll agree with. Well, we'll see. There's a long way to go. There's a good chance this series goes 7. I feel like the winner of this is going to represent the Western Conference in the Stanley Cup Finals. I don't think that's a big, bold prediction either. Wild and white, right to left. Kaprizov's shot was blocked. Colorado in their purple and blue, left to right. Hughes in front of the net, passes. Faber brings it up, red line. Drop to Kaprizov. And offsides, Minnesota, 1939. Underway. Ooh, we got a penalty. Hooking on Lehkonen. Okay. No, yeah, he tugged Hartman down. I did not see that live. Probably because TNT didn't show it, would be my guess. All right, Wild power play. Would be nice if TNT put their graphic up. Whoops, I forgot to take this down. There they go. They finally got it up there. Good job. TNT did a thing. Colorado got it out. Quinn Hughes has to pick it up. Pass to the far side. Back to Hughes, though. Blue line, red line. Hughes to the near circle. Back to the blue line. Zuccarello's pass got tipped out. Zuccarello gets it. And 0 for 1 on the power play for the Wild. No shots on goal. Sent into the far corner. Now behind the net. Faber to now out to Boldy. Back to, I think it's not Hughes. I can't see the number. All right. Boldy again. Back to Hughes. And shot blocked. Kaprizov. And then saved by Wedgwood. 18:37 to go. Yeah, I don't want the Ducks, so I guess. Four out of 5 being Canadian teams. 83 Oilers, 76 Habs, 59 Habs, 55 Habs, 51 Red Wings. Wow. Face off. And Hughes, well, just got it. They dumped it in. Only 50 seconds to remain on the Wild power play. Kept in at the blue line. Pass to Hughes. Hughes to the near circle. Looking. Hughes down low behind the net. Back to the blue line. Shot into the near boards. Hughes back to the blue line for Faber. Faber to Hughes. Hughes to the slot. Kaprizov shot deflected or tipped or blocked into the far corner. Boldy kept it alive. Hughes, that's why, or no, it was not Hughes. Hughes trying to pick it up in the near boards. Battling with Kelly. One shot on this power play, and it's going to be over. Come on, Wild. You got one shot on 2 power plays. That's it. 1 GD shot. Sent to the far side. Pass. Tipped. Taken away by the Avs. Near circle. Near boards, I mean. By the box. Keep saying circle on that half circle. By the penalty box. Shot from the far side. Big rebound. Frozen by Wallstedt at 17:06. All right, Mr. Goat. You said it 3 times about the Avs got to be playing better defense. I highlighted 1. I'm not going to highlight more than 1. Yep. Unlike the Avs to be playing really bad defense. Okay, that's like the 4th time you mentioned it. I'm not going to highlight it anymore. I agreed with you. I don't know what else I can say. Face off. Taken behind the net. Near corner. Wah got knocked down. Middleton sent it to the neutral ice. Avs dump it in again. Behind the net. And, well, near circle. Shot, I think, by McKinnon. Big rebound taken by Kaprizov. He sends it out. And who the heck is... Why am I blanking? Tarasenko did nothing. I keep forgetting Trennan is 13. Avs lose the puck in the slot and skated out by the Wild and dumped in. That was McCarron, but now the Avs are already going the other way. Nichushkin shot, big rebound. Avs keep it in. Shot, blocked. Sturm falls down. Nelson got it, but it's out to the neutral zone. Marcus Foligno skates it in. Chases behind the net with Sturm. Tries a wraparound in the crease. Sent to the near circle and out for the Avs. Wild need to get back. Nichushkin sends it ahead. Shot and a goal. Frickin' odd man rush again. And the Avs retake a 2-goal lead. You gotta get back. They were in too deep, and they failed to cover the passes near the neutral zone. Just can't let them get these rushes down the ice. Too many Wild players caught napping in the O-zone. Faber got beat. Hughes was in the near circle. Yeah, Faber couldn't get back. It was basically a 2-on-1. And an easy goal. It's not Wallstedt's fault. Can't play D. He got it with the backhand and then brought it to the forehand and buried it. It was Blankenberg from Nichushkin and Makar. Back underway. All right, Wild, you got to get the next goal. 5-2 is going to be difficult, especially with less time on the clock. Near circle, Natchez. Burns sends it around. Natchez can't get it out. Faber tying him up. Towards the net, steered to Burns. Burns sends it to McKinnon, far circle. Centering pass. They didn't even go to the pass. I don't know what happened in the slot. They stayed on Natchez long after the pass was gone. 15 minutes to go. It's so distracting from the game how bad TNT is at covering the game. Middleton, near side. Pass got away towards the net. Somebody made a play finally for the Wild, and they get it out. Johansson up ahead. And Wedgwood plays it to the near side and out. Sent ahead and into the far corner. Near corner, it's Taze and, well, who's trying to dig it out? Johansson. Behind the net. Kelly tried to get it out. He does, but it's sent right back in, I think, by the Wild off the stick of Urov. Sent into the near corner. Hartman, no, who was that? Sent out, finally, neutral ice. But it's turned right over to the Avs. Dumped in by the Avs behind the Wild net. Picked up. That is icing at 13:45. Just a great pass by Nichushkin, too. Obviously, Makar set it up, but to yeah, what Derek's saying, that speed. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, thank you. Hey, happy birthday. Thanks, Jonathan. We'll be at Vegas game. Oh, nice. Enjoy. Hope you have a good time. Go Knights, I guess. I just can't stand the Ducks. All right, pass gets away after the Wild had it in the O-zone. Malinsky. And another. If this is offsides, this was extremely late for a whistle. I think it was. All right, almost said the Stars. The Avs get the first goal in the second period and take a 4-2 lead. Yep, the speed. Sunoco, yeah. Well, I thought we wanted Valvoline. I guess we could do Sunoco. Well, let's do the visualizer if they have it. Blankenberg, just too many Wild players caught in deep. Faber got beat right there, and it was done. It was a 2-on-1 the rest of the way. Not much Hughes could do, not much Wallstead could do. Just a great pass by Nichushkin, great shot by Blankenberg. All right, we'll try Sunoco. Yeah, that's about the best I can get it because it's on top of 2 pucks. Come on, Wild. I guess I need to get a Wild hat stat. I'll look into it. But I want to get a fitted one. No more of these adjustables. Oh, man. Come on, Minnesota. Back from commercial. 23-11 the shots now. Face off. Right in front of the Colorado bench. Yeah, must have been Colorado offside. Minnesota wins it to Hughes. He's out there with Faber. Faber sends it up the far boards. They tip it in. Pass to Tarasenko in front of the crease. He buried it. Maybe 5-hole. It's 4-3. All right, let's go Wild. And I believe Brent Burns, another miscue at 13-15. Tarasenko from Trennan. Wait, that's got to be no, there has to be 2 assists. Nicely done. He tucked it around him. He was showing forehand and then went backhand as soon as Wedgwood committed. Okay, Burns had Burns had somebody else. Somebody else was on. Burns was late getting there. Somebody else had Tarasenko. So maybe Burns was on Trennan. 4-3. We're not even halfway through regulation. Hartman gets the Wild back within. Does changing the sign help? We like to think so. They did get a second intermission. Usually I have the hat on forward and then I flip it around, but I don't have a wild hat, so I can't do that. So we got to change the sign. See, it did it again. We got 2 goals off of the Sinclair Dino. We got 1 goal off of the Sunoco, but we got to figure out which one doesn't give up goals. That's the problem. Dump in from the red line into the near boards. Hartman blocked out. And it's taken by the Wild. Zuccarello back to the defense. Pass to the near boards. Oh, nope. Kaprizov dumped it in. Thought he had turned it over. All right, pass to the near side. Towards the O-zone. I guess we just need to keep changing the signs. Icing apparently on Minnesota. They score for, oh yeah, second for Tarasenko. Good call. From Trennan and McCarron. I was going to say there had to be 2 assists. Yes, we like to think so. 37 on the Avs had Tarasenko. That's Blankenberg. Back underway. And, spin move by Boldy. He has to pass to the near boards, though, for Johansson. Oh, not kept in. Dang it. Avs have it. Send it off the near board. Skate it in. Near circle. Nichushkin behind the net. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Deflected into the near boards. Oh, puck hit a Avs player in the face. Middleton skates it in. Near circle. Takes it behind the net. Excuse me. Johansson sends it around and Zuccarello. I don't know. Somebody couldn't keep it in. Make that Spurgeon. Good Lord. 46. Couldn't see the number. Oh, no. Bogosian shatters his stick trying to make a pass. Now he managed to kick it behind the net. And then his defensive partner sent it up. Probably Hunt. Now it's behind the net. Brent Burns sends it to the far corner. Kelly can't get it out. Bogosian there. Got a fresh stick. Nick Foligno there. Puck sent behind the net. Brent Burns to the near side. Burns sends a pass ahead. Left wing. Far circle. Behind the net. Near circle. Back to the blue line. Right up the middle. Shot. Saved. Sent behind the net into the near corner. And the Avs still have it. And sent. All right. Skated up by Sturm to the far circle. Shot, I think, was blocked and taken by the Avs. They dump it in. And taken up, and a shot was wide into the near boards. Tarasenko picked up, and Avs going the other way. They dump it in. Behind the net. Near circle. Man, I cannot see their numbers. Even in the near boards. I think that was Wah. Towards the net. Looks like Wah picks up the rebound. Another nice save, I believe, by Wallstedt. He's got 26 already, and we just passed halfway. Avs are on pace for 52 shots on goal. This is insane. 9:22 to play in the second. I need to speed the clock up. A shot saved there by Kaprizov. Kept in by Middleton to the far side. Shot, big rebound. Middleton sends it again into the near corner behind the net. Kaprizov. And let's see. Sent near boards. And finally, the Avs send it to neutralize for Natchez. Natchez looking far board. Sends it behind the net for the Wild. They get it back. pass to McKinnon. McKinnon shot was blocked and sent out by the Wild. Race is on, but Blankenberg picks it up first. He's behind his own net. 8.5 to play in the second period. Long pass ahead by Blankenberg. Behind the net for the Avs. To the near boards. Shot through traffic. Glove save by Wallstedt. He hangs on. 27-15. Shots on goal. 4-3. The score. And I think the Wild are happy to be only down 1 after being down 3-0. They've outscored the Avs 3-1 since 13-13 into the first period. They answered less than 2 minutes later and got themselves back into the game. All right. Did we do the Blankenberg goal? I can't remember. We'll start with that one. All right. Puck was with Makar. Oh, yeah, this is the bet. Yeah, Faber bit hard. They got it to the far side and buried it. I mean, the only guy back was Hughes. Faber got deked, I think, by Taze. That's what caused the odd man rush. Then basically the same thing. The Wild. Faber had it near boards. Sent. Hang on. We'll start over. All right. Hughes over to Faber. Faber up ahead. Tipped by McCarron to Trennan to Tarasenko, who went forehand, got Wedgwood to go with. Buzz is shocked with the amount of goals. Yep. 114-102. Sorry, Raptors fans. That's awful. All right, we're back from break. Landeskog being interviewed by Darren Pang. At what point did you turn into a goon, Gabriel? Well, you're selling the Wild short. The Wild are a good hockey team. They beat a better team in the Stars already in round 1. Avs only dealt with the worst playoff team that made the tournament or that made the playoffs, the Kings. So Avs swept them, but they didn't exactly light up the scoreboard against the Kings, and the Kings didn't against them either. But Kings' special teams are terrible, so not sure what to say. Long shot from the blue line, save, and taken behind the net for Middleton. Backs to the Avs defensive zone. Wait, we got a whistle for, I have no idea, 7:44, maybe offside. Tanner Jordan, what's up? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Avs played a Bantam team the first round. All right. Easy on the Kings hatred. I'm a Kings fan first. Wild are, at the moment, 4th. Well, not in the playoffs, though. They're my 3rd favorite team in the playoffs still, behind Buffalo and Montreal. I hope the Wild at least get to the Stanley Cup Finals. All right. Taken and shot. Tipped in. We're tied somehow. Wow. What a blast. What a tip in just outside the crease. And the 3-0 lead for the Avs has completely evaporated. We're all square at 4. All right. Let's go. Hughes at the blue line. Ripped the shot. I don't know if they got a tip on it. Nope, it is Quinn Hughes with his third of the playoffs. I thought either Foligno brother may have tipped it. But I think Nick got out of the way because he saw it was online. Hughes from Uroff. What a shot. I mean, again, in traffic, nothing that Wedgwood could do. Absolutely not his fault. He was completely screened. Nobody got Nick Foligno out of the way, just outside the crease. Face off. That said, Wedgwood's given up 4 goals on only 16 shots. Dump in, and the Wildwood had to tag up. I think that was on net. Sent to the neutral zone. Game on. Far corner. Faber behind the net passed, and it's sent out to the neutral ice, but the Avs already have it in their own zone. Skated in. There's Makar. For anybody wondering about Makar, Makar is back out on the ice. That's the first time I've noticed him. All right, taken in the near circle. So Makar had a right leg injury, but I did see him out there just now. Hughes dumps it in from the red line, and that was tipped into the netting at 6:19. Did they change this? Did Foligno get the goal? No, Hughes from Uroff. And Foligno, got the screen. Oh, Middleton? Yeah, Quinn Hughes. Let's go. Scoring Avalanche of goals. Assist Uroff, yep. Imagine if we had our full team. Yeah, missing Eriksson Ek is big. But again, the Avs are missing Manson. That could be why their defense isn't so great tonight. Not making excuses because, Wild have injuries too. 5th career postseason goal and 3rd of this playoffs for Quinn Hughes. He definitely gets way more assists than goals, but he sets the table a lot offensively. Red line dump in by the Avs. It's behind the net. Pass to the neutral zone. Got away. Taken away by Colorado and dumped in. Drury trying to get there. Wild have it in the near corner. And back to Burns. Blue line pass. Long shot. Tipped into the far corner. And Hunt couldn't get it out. Another shot. Nice glove save by Wallstead. 5:38. This should be the under 6 media timeout. And I think we just got to get you the Quinn Hughes goal. I think we did Blankenberg and Tarasenko. Yep. Hughes from Uroff. Puck is behind the net. Back to Hughes. Hughes stops. Sends it past Marcus Foligno, and Nick Foligno had to lift his stick to get out of the way. And Wedgwood just couldn't see it in the traffic, and it beat him glove side high. So so this is Uroff, who just chipped it off the boards to Hughes. And even he skated in front of the shot right before it was ripped by Quinn Hughes. Nicely done by the Wild. They've scored 4 of the last 5 goals in an 8-goal game. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Scrub goalies. Wedgwood was the best goalie in the league. He might win the Vezina. I don't know if I would say that. The Sunoco sign stays for now. I know I got to get a Wild hat so I can wear it forward and then turn it around. Usually the combo does the trick. Yeah, no, I know Eck and Brodin are big losses. Maybe I'd say I like Bobby Brink too, though. Bobby Brink and Petrie are out. But again, they are missing Manson on D, but Bardakov and Kiviranta, though, too. But yeah, no, Minnesota short a lot. Yeah, Hunt, exactly. It's still 4-4. Long way to go in this game. It's anybody's game. Moose and Foligno. Only the D are good. Well, but you got to remember the Avs had injuries. You know, they had a good tandem in net. The Avs have had defensive injuries. I think both Taze and Makar have been injured, and that could be factoring in tonight if Makar is limited. I see Makar out there right now, just FYI. Colorado keeps it in. Wild just tip it out. 5:20 to play in the second. 28-17 are the shots. 5:10 to play now in the second. Sent ahead by the Avs. Landeskog has it. Into the near boards. By the penalty box. The sin bin, if you will. That is Urov trying to dig it out. That was Urov's first assist in the playoffs this year. And it was a good pass. He chipped it off the boards to Hughes. Johansson dumps it in. Wedgwood plays it around the far boards, but not out. Urov kept it in. Blue line for Boldy. Far circle. Urov to, let's see, back out. They missed. It's down to Wallstedt. Now quickly up ahead. Neutral ice pass. Right in front of the benches. I think Hartman just sent it. Faber skates it in. Pass to Boldy at the point. Boldy up the middle. Tip towards the net. Frozen puck by Wedgwood. Good play as he had, I think, Kaprizov closing in at 4:10. Shots are 28-18 now. Oh, that's right. Need the stress ball here. It's game one. This series could go 7 games. It's insane. Yeah, that's what's surprising. Good defense and goaltending. Not, don't think of them lighting it up so much here. 4-4. We still got 4:04 in the second. McKinnon, we got a penalty coming on Hughes. An infraction against McKinnon, I think. Let's hear the call. Oh, it's not Hughes. It was Faber. Wait, 2 minutes for what? Oh, that's a slash. That's a good call. Oh, they said hook. Okay. Looked more like a slash to me. At any rate, it's a Colorado power play, and Minnesota without probably one of their better defensemen and probably on the power PK unit. Face-off far circle, picked up by the Wild and cleared down the length of the ice. On net. Picked up by the defense. Skated up. Why are they not putting the nameplates up with the guys on the power play? McKinnon just tripped over the ice. Maybe the blue line. The Wild send it down. Avs are 0 for 1 on the power play with 3 shots. 3:30 to play in the second. Blue line keeper, far circle, knocked out again by the Wild, but only to the neutral ice. Quickly, they got one player changed. Makar with the puck. He skates it in. They leave it at the blue line for McKinnon. It gets away, races on. 2-on-0 break for the Wild. Oh, it's a goal before the net popped off the moorings. That is Marcus Foligno celebrating with his brother Nick. They get a shorty at 3:05, and that is a big turnover by McKinnon. Unable to keep a puck in the net, and the Wild get their first lead of the game. Unbelievable. What a play by Nick Foligno to outskate McKinnon and others. He faked forehand, went backhand. He put the puck into the net before his stick and body knocked the net off the moorings. It was already in the net, back of the net, before the net got popped off. Wedgwood had to go for the forehand, and then he got beat again, glove side, and they just missed the draw. Dumped in by the Wild. Of course, there's still 55 seconds to go on the Colorado power play. Make it 45 now. Shorthanded goal by Marcus Foligno. No assist. I think it'll stay that way. That's his second. Nick Foligno dumped it in, I think, and he heads off for a line change. Under 2.5 to go. And sent in towards the near boards. All right, Tays keeps it in. Near side. Wild have scored 5 of the last 6 goals. Shot wide into the near boards. How many does it take to win this game? This is insane. Would not have guessed they'd be at 9 goals. Oh, they tied it. There it is on the power play. Tipped, may have gone 5-hole. And Colorado right back even. Looks like it's Tays, unless it was tipped. Thus ends the power play. Oh, it may... What's the time? 1:56. I think it may be a power play goal. It could be an even strength. Could go either way. I think it was tipped in. I don't think this will be Tays' goal. They give it to Tays, but I thought somebody tipped it. Oh, that's definitely tipped, but maybe it was by a Wild player. They say Tays from Nichushkin and Malinsky, but I'm not so sure. All right, no challenge for anything. We'll continue. 5-5. We haven't even finished the second period. How many is it going to take to win? Seems like at least 7 at this rate. I think that's conservative. Pass to the blue line. Another shot. Big rebound. Colorado in the near circle. Well, if you like offense, this is your game. Would not have guessed that this would be 5-5. And not even at the end of the second period. All right. Kaprizov takes it out. Red line. Hughes centers it. Shot. Big rebound. Wedgwood dives forward and freezes this one, though. At 111. Shots are 29-22. Unbelievable. Minnesota had a pretty good shot here, too. Wedgwood made a good save and had to dive forward for the freeze. That was a good shot by Zuccarello. And a great pass by Quinn Hughes. 1:11 to play in the second. Face off. Colorado gets it out to the neutral ice. Tays with the, what am I saying? Wrong 7, wrong team. Tays pass to Natchez. Natchez carries it in. Under a minute to play in the second period. Long shot. Save and held on by Wallstead. 50.2 to go. Excuse me. Last shot wins. Yeah, no kidding. What a game. I mean, if you're not entertained by this, I don't know. We know these teams have good goaltending. We know they play good defense. Just defense, I think, is letting both teams down right now. Skated in by Middleton. Pass, shot, big rebound, sent. Frozen puck by Wedgwood. The crowd loved that save. 34.8 seconds to go. Oh, kick save. Middleton got to the rebound but couldn't lift it enough. And Wedgwood held on. He had a kick save. That should be 2 shots. Yeah, that's what I thought. 30-24 are your shots. 34.8 to go, second period. 5-5 score, 30-24 shots for the Avs. I think it was 3-2 Avs after 1. It was 3-0 briefly. Back to Hughes at the blue line. Pass to the far side. Faber sends it around. Kaprizov centers it. Puck is loose just outside the crease. Everybody kind of froze for a second. I think they thought that they had it. Shot was wide by Kaprizov behind the net. Far boards and sent to the neutralized 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sent up, but that is the end of the second period. Wilder almost in a sense than the first. I mean, as wild as the first in favor of the Wild. So it was 3-2 Colorado after 1. Minnesota flipped the script and went 3-2 on Colorado in the second. We are 5-5 after 2. I can't say I've seen too many. I mean, we did have that 8-7 Buffalo over Tampa game. That's the only game that comes to mind that was anywhere near this. Wow. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Then we'll get to the goal visualizers. Let's get all the goals on the screen. I don't even think we can. Well, let's get the second period goals on the screen then. Only 1 penalty each in the second, too. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Holy cow. Yeah. One period, one game does not make a series. Sure, whoever wins will have an advantage, but it's a long series. Wild were down 2-1 to Dallas in the series. They came back and won that series 4-2. Yeah, that helps. I mean, yeah, the Avs gave up a shorthanded goal. They did get 1 power play goal, though. Yep, 1 brief lead. That lead lasted all of 1 minute and 9 seconds for the Wild. Moose. I'm sorry, I forgot who was Moose. Yeah, that was yeah. Yep. I don't think Nick. Yeah, that Marcus Foligno goal was unassisted. I don't think Nick's had a point tonight, at least. Yeah. Former Chicago Blackhawk. Hello, burning Tepig tube. Yeah. Yep. That Foligno goal was not luck. You've got to be kidding me. Yep, amazing. Luck has nothing to do with it, Mr. Goat. I don't know what to tell you. Yep. Yeah, so I guess this was not a power play goal. I'm not. Hold on. 1804. No. I guess, yeah, it was not a power play goal. Faber's penalty was at 1601, but I bet you he wasn't even if he was in the O zone, he was just getting there. Or the defensive zone. Yeah, Tays 1804. So it was an even strength goal. I think we did the Blankenberg, Tarasenko, and Hughes goal. We'll do the Foligno and Tays goal in a second. All right, Mr. Goat, you can say your piece. I'm not going to read them out loud. I'm not going to highlight them anymore. There's no arguing with you, and what you're saying is simply not true. You can't discount what the Wild have managed to do. So can't just say it's. I'm not even going to address it. Yep. Hey, Kieran. Yeah, oh yeah, last shot wins. I didn't mean to skip over that one. Yeah, it could be. No, I don't think anybody did, to be honest. Okay, when you start repeating yourself and I'm not reading it, it's going to be removed because I can't take it anymore. You've said it like multiple times, so I can't take it anymore. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's not going to sit well. It's just wasting space in the chat. Yeah, again, it's both defenses. No team is luckier than another. I don't know what to say. It's bad puck luck, I'd guess, for both defenses. There's nothing, no team is luckier than the other right now. It's just a wide open game right now. Yeah, I know. We really got to get back to 1 through 8. Yeah, exactly. I have zero desire to watch Ducks Golden Knights. I'm gonna do the first 2, but then I'm taking a break on Game 3, and we're gonna do WNBA. It's an offensive sign. I almost said offensive. Derek, what's up? Yeah, what a game. Yeah, I was gonna say the over/under is shot. The under is shot. Yep. Yep, exactly. I don't know if 7's going to do it, honestly. Each team is averaging, 2.5 goals a period? I think you're going to need 8 to win this, honestly. Watch them just settle down and nothing happens in the third. We'll see. Oh, he lost a 5-game parlay. Yeah, I know. Just stop saying the same thing over and over. Yes. Well, especially when I've already, I'm sorry. There's no arguing with him either. He's done this with the New York Liberty during the WNBA season too. Yeah, I think 8-7 might be your final. That might be a stretch. I'm going to say 8-7 Wild, hopefully. Maybe 7-6 gets it done, but that's a huge maybe. Maybe these teams are going to be tired from all the trips up and down the ice. All right, I think we did Foligno's goal. Yeah, we did. Sent ahead. Okay, hold on. One more time. McKinnon, doesn't keep it in at the blue line. Landeskog sent it off the boards to him, and he was slow to recover after the puck got by him. And it's pretty pathetic when Nick Foligno would have been there for any rebound, too. He got Wedgwood to go with him forehand, and then he drew it on a string and went backhand behind him. So I think we did show that. Here's Tay's goal. And it was a blue line bomb. Apparently nobody tipped it. Over to Nichushkin. And then a shot. Sure looked like maybe it went off a Spurgeon. And I guess I didn't realize this. Malinsky gets an assist even though Tays touched it before Nichushkin, which makes no sense to me. I don't remember assist being this way. So Nichushkin, yeah, hang on one more time. So Malinsky to Tays, Tays to Nichushkin, Nichushkin back to Tays, Tays shoots it. I think it tipped in off of Spurgeon. But yet Malinsky still gets an assist, even though Tays touched it right before Nichushkin. I don't understand. I don't remember assist working that way, but maybe I just was wrong the whole time. Yes, Random Aussie, 1 o'clock in the future on Monday. The series is going 7. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. These teams seem to be evenly matched. When it was 3-0 Avs, it sure didn't feel like it. But yeah, thanks. We should go through the other numbers. Yep. Good that you're keeping up the act. I'm sorry if I have dragged it out too long. Yeah, 7 games. I don't think that's too outlandish a claim either. Yep. Okay, that I can agree with. They might be playing their worst game of defense at home this year. That is probably definitely true, if that makes sense. That's true. But who's to say Vegas and the Ducks won't go 7 as well? But I have no idea. That one sure doesn't seem like the Flyers are going to go beyond 4 with Carolina, which will spell trouble for whoever survives between Buffalo and Montreal. But yeah, so I'm rooting for Buffalo, then Montreal. So that's tough second round. Then I'd say the Wild, then Carolina. And Wild over, if it's the Wild, you know, hopefully it's the Wild from the West. Because if it's Colorado or Anaheim or Vegas, I'm rooting for the East, even if it's the Flyers. I don't see the Flyers making it though. Oops, did I take the clock down? Uh-oh. All right. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream, but it is faster and commercial free. All right, I need to take a break. Let me cue up some music. Yeah, I'll have to dig up some new songs. I just haven't done it yet. Could do the marching band songs. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Thanks for being here. Where were we? Avs playing bad defense. Can't beat them, join them. Yeah. Those teams are absolutely going to kick each other's butts, but no insight. Yeah, no, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Knights and Ducks will probably be pretty evenly matched too, though. That's all I'm saying. The only series that doesn't seem very evenly matched is Carolina against Philadelphia. And that's because under the old system, this would have been the 1-8 matchup. Instead of getting it in the first round, we got it in the second round between Carolina and the Flyers. Yeah, but that's the thing. Do you really see Anaheim or Vegas ending this early? I don't, but we'll see. Rob says, well, Simbin, I must say there's free-flowing offenses. That is true. Hey, in the poll, it's even too. 34 votes, 50%. So Wild 17 votes, Avs 17 votes. Whew, throat is going. We've had some exciting goal calls. The second goal of the game to give Montreal the 2-1 lead and eventual win. You know what? I should get out of this game and back in real quick. See if we're having any app issues. Try again here. I think it's only an ESPN thing, though. No. I think they were behind. Yeah, we're 10 seconds in. I think it did fall behind. I got to remember that. Sent ahead. Wild and White, left to right, shot by Faber. He takes his own rebound in the far boards. It couldn't get the pass off. Natchez with the puck. And towards the net, and the Wild send it out. We played 30 seconds into the third period. Dump in, and Hughes takes it behind the Wild net. Pass. Back into the near side. Faber over to Boldy. Boldy sends it ahead. Chased by Johansson. Into the near boards. Sent around. And finally the Avs passed it to the neutral ice. Nichushkin tips it ahead. Landeskog loses it in the far circle. Boldy behind the net. But 4 players were pretty much on the ground there. I don't know what the Avs fans are upset about. It could have easily been a penalty on the Avs, too. Jeez, sit down. Behind the net. Avs waiting for the line change. We played a minute and a half into the third. I can't see the number, though, of who has it behind the Avs net. All right, far boards. Red line taken away, sent in by the Wild. And Wedgwood plays it behind the net to the far corner. Sent behind the net. Bogosian sent a shot that was blocked. It's in the slot, and somehow the Wild kept it in. Wedgwood had to pick up his stick. The puck is in the far corner. Sent out to the blue line. Pass to the near side. Bogosian sends one wide into the far corner. Kadri picks it up for the Avs. Sends it ahead to not McKinnon. Colton. Colton towards the net. Whiffed on the shot. Fell down. Oh my gosh, there's this one Avs fan that keeps jumping up. Like, he tripped over his own feet. That was not a wild tripping penalty. This guy needs to settle the heck down. Neutral ice to Marcus Foligno in the far circle. And sent behind the net. Faber trying to get to it. Both teams digging it out of the near corner. Faber. Nope, taken away. Up ahead. Kelly tips it ahead. Skated up the right wing. Far circle towards the net. Saved. And Yeah, Wallstead didn't know where it was. It had gone straight up in the air. Another shot, Taze, in traffic, save, and frozen puck by Wallstead at 16:43. So none of these were shots on goal. Sure seemed like it. Not as evenly matched as this matchup. Yeah. I have no idea. We'll see for this season. Oh, that was sent over the crossbar, that one shot. That was O'Connor that sent one backhanded over the crossbar. He's shaking his head. He's like, can't believe didn't put that one in. Face off, near circle, far circle, shot and a goal. The Avs are back in the lead, or take back the lead. Looks like it's Makar. Makar from McKinnon and Landeskog. Makar's third of the playoffs. There's a face-off in the near circle. Puck got sent to the far circle. Makar, just a brilliant shot. Beat Wallstead blocker side high. Oh, it tipped off the blocker and then still went in under the crossbar. 6-5. Avs lead as we approach 16.5 in the third. Near corner for the Wild. Sent out by the Avs. Wild have it at the neutral ice. They send it back to their own defensive zone. Kaprizov with the puck. And he's just circling around, trying to avoid the Avs player. I think Middleton passed it. A long pass ahead. Dumped into the far corner. Now the near corner. Taken. Oh, that was holding the stick or something. Stick got yanked out of the hand of a Wild player as the guy was falling down. I don't know how that's not holding the stick. Quinn Hughes' shot was saved or blocked. And Boldy still has it in the near corner. Back to Faber. No, okay, it's not Boldy. Excuse me, 22, who is Urov. Oh, bad pass, and the Avs send it out. Picked up by Hughes. That might have been Hughes on the bad pass. Hughes sends it. Pass to the neutral zone. Bogosian leaves it. Sends that sent around to the far corner. Oh, shoot. That is Trennan. Sent to the near corner. Kept in. Shot. Glove save. Wedgwood hangs on at 14:51. Shot was by, I think, McCarron. Yep, great pass off the winning of the face-off. Landeskog must have won the draw. McKinnon must have passed it to Makar. Face-off and sent out. Sent behind the Wild net. 3-game goal streak for Makar. Pass is at the blue line. Sent too high behind the net. Into the far corner. Blue line keeper for the Wild. Taken away. Breakaway. 1-on-1 at best. Shot and another goal. Fudge. 7-5. My gosh, the defense is pitiful. You can't blame these goalies. It's been like odd man break after odd man break. Tip-ins and just done, but we'll try. I can't get the sign to stay all of a sudden. All right, back underway. The sign placement was more important than getting the clock going. 14 minutes to go in the third. Wild down by 2. This hasn't been the case since it was 3-0. Oh, sorry, it's reflecting too much light. I'll try to fix it at the commercial break. Sent in ahead again. McKinnon with another one, I think, was sent wide. 34-27. The goal was by Kadri from Colton and Tays. Ay. 7 goals on 34 shots, 27 saves. Dumped in and icing called against the Wild at 13-18. Let's go. Shot. Yeah, Makar's shot was great. Yeah, Makar's good. Yeah. He was definitely, end of the second period, it was iffy. Yeah, nothing the goalie could do. And then the next one's an odd man break. I think it was basically a breakaway. Wow, we'll see. All right, 13:08 to go. Excuse me. Blue line keeper, 13 minutes to go. Sent around behind the Minnesota net. Hughes picks it up, I believe. If it's not Hughes, they're skating like Hughes. All right, far circle shot. Hartman hit the crossbar. Going the other way, McKinnon. McKinnon sends it. Missed Landeskog, I think. It's picked up near circle. And sent back behind the net. Hughes brings it up. Pass to Faber. Faber sent ahead. Wedgwood comes way out of the net. He plays it to behind the net into the near corner. Boldy centers it, but couldn't, or maybe it was a shot. It's all the way to the neutral ice already. Nichushkin there. Finally, the Wild. Nope. Avs have it again. Far circle towards the near side for sent out. Boldy briefly had it. Now it's towards the net. Far circle. Nearly another one. Into the near boards. Minnesota just completely derailed here on defense. And they can't handle the passes anymore. Desperately getting a line change. Kadri with the puck. Spurgeon battling him. I'm sure Spurgeon needs to head off soon. Tarasenko with the puck. Up ahead. Another shot, and Wedgwood with the glove save at 11-17. Yeah, well, exhausted or not, I don't think Vegas or Anaheim has the talent to hang with either of these clubs, no matter who wins. All right, we've hit the under, 14 media timeout. Oh, ow. Beautiful. No. Yep, another giveaway and breakaway. Yep. Valvoline went up after. I think that was all on Sunoco, wasn't it? I don't know what's left. We've gone through. We could do mobile, Texaco, Pennzoil, Union 76, Golf. Yeah, we've got a few. Valvoline, I think, hasn't given up a goal yet. So We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm a little shocked they haven't pulled the goalie. It might send a message, but he hasn't played all playoffs. He's going to be rusty. I don't know if you bring him in. If you want to make the switch for game 2, maybe I'd understand. I don't know. It's a tough call. I have no idea. But yeah. But again, like none of these goals are on the goalie. You'd be hard pressed to blame any of these goals on the goalie. It's just been really bad defense by both teams. All right, just drop the puck. Hartman and Landeskog know how to do a draw. Jeez Louise. Kaprizov tipped. They hit the post again, I think. Another shot. Far circle. Now, hey, we got a penalty, I think, maybe on Colorado. Oh, they had a chance. I think they hit the post. Let's listen in. I can't hear. Closing hand on puck by Landeskog. That's what the call is. Oh, I missed the replay. All right, Landeskog. They didn't even show the penalty, but I heard it's 11:07. Wild get a power play. They need to capitalize on this. They can't let these 2 minutes expire and have 9:07 to go and trailing by 2. They got to pick up a power play goal here. Far circle draw. Boldy back to the blue line. To Hughes. Now to the near circle. Kaprizov's shot was wide. Kept in at the blue line. Over to Kaprizov again. Near circle. Back to Kaprizov. To the point for Hughes. Back to Kaprizov. Near circle. Boldy looking. Boldy shot. Saved by Wedgwood. And the Avs cleared down the length of the ice. 0 for 2. One shot. They may have... I don't know if that was their first shot or if that was their second shot in the power play. All right. Back to the blue line. Quinn Hughes. Now Kaprizov. Near circle. Down low. Kaprizov again near circle. Down low. Kaprizov again. Near circle. Boldy near circle. Kaprizov by the crease now. Boldy a shot. That got blocked. Rebound. They tried to get it to Kaprizov in the near circle. Near boards, and Burns clears one down the length of the ice for the Avs. Under 10 to play. Here in the third. 9:40 to go. Hughes. And it's cleared down the length of the ice by the Avs. 9:30 to go. All right, we'll switch signs soon. If Valvoline isn't doing it. Maybe I need to take the... We'll just take the hat off. How's that? Since I can't turn it around. We'll go hatless. Maybe that'll help. I know you might have to shield your eyes a little bit. And what's this whistle at 9:07? All right, let's try to... 1 second on the power play. What's the call here, though? No, they're going to send Hartman? Oh, yeah, that was a good call on Landeskog. He grabbed it out of the air, was looking around, and then threw the puck through his legs. I mean, that is textbook closing hand on puck. So apparently Hartman got a penalty at 9:07. And now maybe they can get a... No, it's Landeskog and... Okay, it's Landeskog and Hartman. So no power play. So never mind. It should be 5-on-5. And yeah, I don't know what. No. Wait, Landeskog was already in. It's Makar and Hartman. I think. Yeah. No, are they gonna go 4-on-4? I'm confused. All right, I guess it's. I want to confirm. No, it's 5-on-5. They're wrong. It's sent to neutralize 4. And the Avs dump it in behind the net. 8:56 to play. Now 8:52. Wild over the red line. Near circle. Boldy. Faber's shot. Glove save. Wedgwood hangs on with 8:42. Okay, come on. That was a shot on goal. Apparently, we're at the under 10 media timeout. Still 7-5 Colorado. All right. I don't know what else to do at this point. I guess I could turn the sweatshirt inside out. I don't know what else to do here. Boycott Valvoline. No, I honestly think that none of the 12 goals have been their fault. That is of my opinion. No, I didn't. I did not see that. I assume he's still the Warriors coach. I don't know. I don't really follow the NBA, but thank you. I will follow the WNBA though. John, we're trying with Pennzoil. Yeah, but I don't have. I don't think I can turn those hats inside out. Yeah, I may have to turn the sweatshirt inside out. Yeah, Erickson Eck and Brodeen. Yep. All right, we will try turning the sweatshirt inside out next. Might be too little, too late by then, though. Second game with 12 different goal scores since 94. Western Conference Finals in 2022. I didn't realize it had been 12 different goal scores. That's incredible. What are the odds of that? Pretty highly against it. Right outside the crease. Near circle shot. Faber. It's into the near boards. And it's to the blue line. And sent out. Hughes with the puck. Shots are 37-33. To the far circle. Taken behind their own net. Under 8 to play. Wild skated out. Excuse me, over the red line. Hughes with the puck. Sent out to neutral ice where the Wild send it up the near boards and it's dumped in. Taken, at the neutral zone, and Burns sends one down the length of the ice. This should be icing. And it is. 7:31. Yeah, it's Kadri, isn't it? I have heard somebody say Kadri, and I'm like, it's not Kadri. It should be Kadri. Yeah. Well, the worst I heard. Oh, never mind. I'll get back to it. Glove shot by Faber, glove save by Wedgwood. The worst one I heard is Seneca on the Ducks. That was one of the ones I learned really quickly because I didn't know how to say it. And some road team, I want to say it might have been Nashville. Yeah, because the Kings needed the Ducks to beat the Predators, and the one time I rooted for the Ducks all season and they lost to the Predators, they were saying like Seneke. I'm like, have you guys paid attention to this guy? It is not Seneke. It's Seneca. Even though it's spelled Seneke. Faber up the middle, near circle, shot, big rebound, but to the far boards. And up ahead, dumped in, diving attempt towards the puck into the near boards. That was Kelly. Near corner, I meant. Kelly and Zuccarello trying to dig the puck out. If it's Zuccarello freezing it, I don't know what he's doing because time is a wasting. It must be Kelly. All right, we've seen these blown dead earlier, like in the playoffs. I don't know what took so long, but finally the Wild get it out to neutral ice. Dump in behind the net. Wedgwood leaves it. Down 2. Got to be thinking about pulling the goalie probably at the 4-minute mark. Skated up the middle. Shot was wide by Nichushkin. Landeskog sends it. And it's behind the net. Shot and save and held on at 6:18 by Wallstedt. Okay, that had to be a shot on goal for Colorado. It's got to be 38-35. Oh, gosh, my nose is still irritated. All righty. Seneca. Yeah, no, it's Seneca. It's not Seneke. But I heard Seneke, but it's definitely Seneca. Not Seneca. All right. Into the near boards. I just know Seneke is wrong. Sent around to the far side. Bogosian sends it out. And the Avs have it in their own zone. Under 6 to play. Time's a wasting here on the Wild. 2 goals for the Avs in the third. None for the Wild. Another shot by the Avs. Saved Wallstedt into the near boards and out. Avs have it with 5.5 to go. Pass to McKinnon. McKinnon centers it. Makar, another shot. Hughes sends it up. And the Avs have it again. They pass to Makar. Makar behind his own net. Hartman chases him. Turnover at the blue line. Wild kept it in. Nope, they were offside. 5:08 to play. This should be the under 6 media timeout. 7-5. All right, we'll try to turn the sweatshirt inside out. I don't know what else to do. All right, 1 second. Ugh. All right, we got the Wild sweatshirt inside out. Gonna add my... Oh, I forgot to look up how the Wolves are doing. I was gonna do that game Saturday night, but then the NHL started round 2. Actually, this is the. Let me get this one. That's the better one. Sits smoother on my head. All right. Yeah, my head gets cold without a hat. All right, time to switch the sign too, I guess, huh? Just have Sunoco. No, we just have 76 and golf left, really. Back underway. Behind the Colorado net. Under 5 to play. Puck is in the far circle and sent in now by Colton. He couldn't get it in the near circle. And the Wild send it down the length of the ice. It's in the far corner. Did they keep it in? Probably not. Into the near side. Under 4.5 to play now. Jeez Louise. Sent to the near side. Quinn Hughes with the puck. Sends it to the far side. And, all right, are we going to pull Wallstead or not here? They still have the puck. Sent ahead. Blue line dumping towards the net. Tipped over the glove of Wedgwood and into the net by Zuccarello. And it's 7-6. The Wild are not dead yet. Unbelievable. Did we do the horn? We will do it again. Zuccarello, a dumping from the blue line. Basically, a backhanded bouncer, tipped and then sent over the top of the glove of Wedgwood by Zuccarello. That was Boldy with that two hopper, and just tipped, and then like Wedgwood tipped it with the glove and his shoulder, and it still went in with 3:59 to play. 39-37. Unbelievable. Yeah. No, this is Chicago Wolves AHL. This isn't Timberwolves. I don't have any NBA gear. That was a crazy goal. Oh, wonderful. They missed 7 seconds showing all those replays. Puck was behind the net for Wallstead. Oh, I think we got icing, though, on Minnesota at 3:46. $73. Yeah, a lot of shots. Ah, dang. Yep. Yeah. Good hand-eye coordination to deflect that. Sent towards the net. I think Wallstead just sent it to the far boards. Is Wallstead headed off? No indication. I thought I saw him skate to the bench, but no indication by NHL.com or TNT. So apparently he didn't. Yeah, he's still out there. He just passed it to the near boards. The Wild dump it in. I think they're getting a line change. Wait, now suddenly they didn't count that as a shot on goal? I don't understand. Sent down the length of the ice by the Wild, or by the Avs into the near boards. Taken by Natchez. We got under 3 to play. Far circle. Oh, geez. Another goal. It's 8-6. Far circle. Probably Taze. Unbelievable. 8-6 on 40 shots. He's saving 80% of the shots. Ugh. I feel bad for Wallstedt. I really do. There's nothing he can do. It's in traffic and another tip in. Another shot by Makar. And there's traffic. I mean, Hughes is there, and Hughes didn't clear out Lehkonen. I mean, it's hard to blame Wallstedt. You can't save what you can't see. Makar, the first player, I think, to get 2 goals tonight. I think Zuccarello was the 13th different goal scorer in this game. We had 13 different goal scorers till the other guy, Makar, got his second. Unbelievable. They took another shot away from the... So, timeout, Minnesota. That Wolves had inside out. I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. We'll try. Alrighty. Not good here for the... Almost said Wolves. For the Wild, I got to check on the Wolves. Haven't followed AHL at all this year. Sent to... Okay, they finally pulled Wallstedt. 2.5 to play. Actually, my clock's a smidge fast. It's in the near corner. Zuccarello keeps it in. Hughes to the far side. I should have switched signs too. Hughes to... No, it's knocked away and an empty net goal. Jeez Louise. 2:08 to go. Unbelievable. 9-6. They'll have to put somebody back in net for the opening, for the face-off. How in the earth did this game go 9-6? That was Makar's. Oh, geez. No, Makar. Oh, McKinnon. Okay, McKinnon's the second player. Wait. McKinnon didn't score? Seriously? We've had 14 different goal scorers on 15 goals? Is that... Holy cow, that's got to be some sort of record. At the blue line, did they pull him yet? I have no idea. It's not going to matter here. And into the far corner. Puck is pinned up against the boards. We're getting around to, 1.5 minutes to play. Well, Colorado or Minnesota is going to have to just take a deep breath and burn the tape on this one and get ready for game 2, which is Tuesday night. And then they have a long break till game 3. I don't think it's till Sunday. I'm assuming Wallstedt is back in net. He is. He gave up 8 on 40 shots. 1 empty net goal. Not his fault. To the near corner. Wild trying to get it out to the neutral ice. Back in their own zone. Never would have expected 9-6 in 2 games, let alone 1. All right, Middleton behind the net, under 30 to play. Wild take it to the neutral zone. Send it behind the net. Malinsky sends it out. And I think we're going to get one more icing call here with 5.4 seconds to go. What is going? Okay, there we go. You hate Texaco. Okay. Back to the neutralized 5 seconds to go. This should be doing it. 3, 2, 1, burn. Final score 9-6 Colorado. 43-36 ended up being the shots on goal. Did I already end the poll? Or, yeah, it may have ended after 24 hours. Or did I forget? Yeah. All right, Wild 6. Avalanche 9. Final. Only one game. They got less than 48 hours for redemption. Just putting the final in Twitch as well. All right, well, we can end the Twitch stream. Got the final in there. Get that out of there. Hope you enjoyed the... Whoops, wrong button. Why did that not work? There we go. Just knocked the puck over. All right, hope you enjoyed the live stream despite the outcome if you're a Wild fan. Please help me grow the channel by getting it recommended to other viewers. The best way to do that is to hit the like button on the video and to subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all who have already done that. We'll put up the third period goals for now. And then we'll wait for the 3 stars maybe. Let me catch up on the chat. Texaco. Yeah, we ended up with what? 77. Yeah. Yeah, bad defense. Why do you... I did. It didn't work. Chance. Baseball score, yeah. Football score, too. Maybe a touchdown less football score. 10 goals in one playoff game, yeah, might. Mile High City is on all the drugs. Good night, Susan. Yeah, good luck to the Minnesota Wild. Hope to see you for game 2. Yeah. 5-5 through 2, and then just the Wild, they gave up the 2 and they were down 7-5. They briefly got it back to 7-6. They only had 3:59 to work with, and just like that, a minute and 5 later, Makar, the only player to get 2 goals tonight, got his second. And that was all she wrote because it was, 2:54 to go, down 2, and then they ended up giving up an empty netter. So I believe we had 14 different goal scorers on the 15 goals. That seems like it's got to be a record. All right, chin on it. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you for the thank you. You're welcome. That's true, especially Minnesota with, having just played Dallas. But they get a long break. I don't think they get 4 days off. Excuse me. So game 2 is Tuesday. Game 3 back in Minnesota isn't until Saturday. So after Tuesday, they get a long break. Yeah, even if they go down 2-0, they just got to maintain serve at home, and then they somehow got to get 2 of 3, and including 1 of 2 on the road. So as long as they, hold serve at home and it's 2-2 after 4, it's anybody's game or anybody's series. Yep. Yeah. Well, they did enough. They compared to what their offense did. So I thought I ended, didn't I? I ended the Twitch stream. I thought. I'll check that later. Oops, I need to plug that one in. Yeah, exactly. A bigger sign. But the only thing bigger is the Mobile One Pegasus in the corner, and that won't fit on the shelf. Avs are playing like the Dodgers. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Joking. Yep. Maybe, but again, it's hard to blame either goalie. 14 goals. 1 was empty net. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's hard to say. Well, no, that would be touchdown plus a safety for 9. Yep. We'll see. I'll see if I can get one. Probably not, because I'm probably going to get it from 47 brand. Hopefully, I don't know when I'll get it. If I purchase it now, I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. Well, they didn't criticize it this year or last year. All we had was the Olympic break this year, and then we had the 4 Nations last year. And that was, you know what? I don't want to see Bissonnette on my screen, so I'm going to get out of it. Yes, they need Eriksson Ek back and Brodin. I agree. Yes, exactly. If they get the split, they have home ice. But I was just saying they're not going to be out of it even if they do lose game 2. All they have to do is win 3 and 4 at home, and they're right back in it. But, yeah, it would be better for them if they could somehow steal game 2 on Tuesday. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate it. Yeah, no argument there. This is very high scoring for the only one I can think of all year was Buffalo 8, Tampa Bay 7. That's the only time I recall 15 goals. 15 goals is pretty rare, at least in the modern, since the 80s, I'd say. Maybe not the 70s, but the 80s. Yeah, rest versus rust. They probably thought they would be rusty. I get it. Injuries are huge. Yeah, hopefully we'll be all right. I think that's going to be it. I'll get this last one in. Again, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Really does help to grow the channel. Hits were pretty even. Avs 26, Wild 24. Shots ended up being 43-36. Rockies and Twins. Thanks, Ricky. Yep. Thanks, Derek. You're welcome. All right. 3 stars. 3 stars. Makar, because he had 2 goals. And 3 points. Taze, he had a goal and 3 assists. Wow. And Natchez for 3 assists. Dang. Yeah. No goalies or defensemen should be up there. All forwards. That's about right. All right. We will be back tomorrow with a doubleheader. Philadelphia at Carolina. 6:05. Ducks, Golden Knights. I'm going to put that one at, I'll put it at 8:45. I don't think it'll start before 8:45. No, 8:50 or 8:52. Both games on ESPN. Hope to see you next time. Have a great Monday. And if you have anything left at your Sunday as well, hope you get your week started out well, and see you tomorrow night in one of the next 2 games. High scoring game means you don't need to describe what's happening. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. SWJ. All right. Thank you all. Have a great Monday. Hope to see you in the next one. Until next time, take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Good night and goodbye.